Hi, I'm Ann Gentry, Executive Chef of Vegetarian Times Magazine and the founder and owner of the restaurants Real Food Daily. Now today I'm going to show you how to roast vegetables. It seals in their tasty juices and caramelizes their natural sweetness to bring out the great flavor of vegetables. First you're going to need an 8 to 10 inch chef's knife, a non-stick cutting board, rimmed baking sheets. So let's get started by cutting some of our vegetables. We've got a beautiful head of cauliflower here, and we'll just pull off the leaves. And it's really nice to make the vegetables a little on the small side because that helps also bring out their flavor and makes them sweeter, and also they cook much faster. So we're going to take the leaves off the cauliflower, and then depending on the cauliflower, sometimes, you know, you can almost just pick the little trees off. But for big ones like this, you're definitely going to want to cut that into a smaller size because that's just too big to want to put on your fork and get in your mouth. So you also cut off the end of your Brussels sprouts, and you cut those in half as well. And for your carrots, you cut those into long strips. And your sweet potato, you're going to cut those into 1/2 inch cubes. Now once you have your vegetables cut the way you want them, you're going to use your rimmed baking sheet to put the vegetables right on it. This is a great step. It saves you having to use a bowl. Now, I'm going to douse them with about 2 tablespoons worth of olive oil. You're just going to eye that. And you're going to do the same for the salt and pepper to taste. The beauty of the salt is it's bringing out the natural flavors of the vegetables as well. Now we'll toss this with our hands. And then we'll add fresh rosemary and thyme. This has been cut very fine. We'll mix it again, and then we're going to put it in the oven at 450 Fahrenheit, and we're going to let these beautiful vegetables roast. Now when you have your vegetables on your baking sheet, you want to make sure that you just keep them in a single layer. You don't want to layer too many of them on top of one another. And if you have too many vegetables, then you'll just use a second cookie sheet. Now let's do something a little bit different with the string beans. We're going to toss those with olive oil, add walnuts, salt and pepper, and add some chopped rosemary. We're only going to bake these for about 20 minutes. They'll be in the oven with the vegetables at the same time, but we'll just take them out a little earlier. Then the walnuts, and you want to make sure that you do chop your walnuts so they're a little fine. We'll eye the olive oil again. Same thing, about 2 tablespoons worth. Salt to taste, black pepper. We go with the herbs. We'll toss a little bit again. This is a great, quick and easy side dish around the holidays. So let's get these vegetables in the oven. Now the string beans will only stay for about 20 minutes and the vegetables will stay in the oven for another 10 minutes. It's been about 20 minutes, so the string beans should be nice and tender and browned in certain spots. Now I'm going to leave the winter roasted vegetables in for a little bit longer. I'm going to turn the oven up to 500 degrees Fahrenheit and let them cook for another 10 minutes. You can roast all kinds of vegetables. Any kind of potato will work, onions, beets, asparagus, broccoli, and you can also take a leafy green like kale and make a really delicious healthy snack. You can find both of these recipes that we use today, herb roasted winter veggies and roasted green beans with walnuts and rosemary, along with other great roasted dishes like root vegetable sticks with roasted garlic dip on vegetariantimes.com.